Welcome to Mrs. V's Reading Corner, where you can enjoy books for educational, fun, or even bedtime stories. Please take the time to like this video, comment below with how you enjoyed it, book suggestions, and more. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get all the new books that I post first. Dangerous Creatures by Angela Wilkes. Chapter 1. Tooth and Claw. Predators have to kill other animals in order to eat. Many of them will also attack or kill other animals in self-defense or to defend their young or their home territory. In order to hunt successfully, predators have very sharp senses, piercing eyesight, an accurate sense of smell, and an excellent sense of hearing enable them to track down their prey. But just as important as a predator's body weapons, the foursome tools is used to catch and kill its prey. Large carnivores such as bears, big cats, wolves, sharks, birds of prey, and crocodiles all have formidable array of physical weapons. Razor-sharp teeth, dagger-like claws, and ferocious beaks equip them to tackle animals that are almost as big as themselves. These predators are not only strong, but they also can often move at great speed or use stealth to track down their prey. This makes them very dangerous to humans. Deadly weapons. All predators, no matter what type of animal they are, need fierce and powerful weapons to catch and kill their prey. Large predators such as big cats and eagles hunt large, fast-moving animals. It is vital that they are able to bring their prey down and kill it quickly before it has a chance to escape. Each one of these effective predators has evolved into a specialized set of body weapons, including ferocious fangs, long, hooked claws, or a fierce beak. These lethal weapons are pointed and razor sharp and are used for the initial kill as well as for tearing apart the prey's flesh afterward. Eagles and other birds of prey kill animals with the long, curved claws called talons at the tip of their toes. They attack their prey feet first, swinging the talons forward as they swoop down from the sky. The victim is caught in a vice-like grip by both the toes and talons and is either crushed so it cannot breathe or stabbed to death with the dagger-like back talons. Big cats, such as this lioness, are harmed with powerful jaws and fierce teeth. Cats clamp their teeth around the neck or throat of their prey to suffocate it. The cat's long, fang-like canine teeth stab, rip, and tear through the victim's flesh. The smaller teeth at the front of the mouth nibble off meat. Sharp teeth at the back of the mouth can slice through tough gristle and crack bones. Stealth and speed. Cats are masterful hunters and bring down their prey with a lethal combination of stealth, speed, and strength. Most cats, from the tiger to the domestic tabby, are solitary hunters and operate in a similar way. They stalk their prey, slinking forward slowly and silently, and then rush ahead and pounce, sinking their teeth into the prey's neck. Even the heaviest cats, such as tigers and lions, can leap with great power and agility. The cheetah, however, is different. This cat runs rather than leaps. It develops the body of a true sprinter, making it the fastest land animal in the world. Built for speed, the cheetahs hunt fast moving prey such as gazelle, which live in open grassland. It does not pounce on its prey but stalk it instead, staying as low to the ground as possible, and then sprints forward and gives chase. A cheetah can cover 23 feet in a single bound and can maintain a speed of 53 miles per hour for several miles, swerving this way and that as the prey tries to dodge it. It can reach an astonishing top speed of 70 miles per hour, but it can only keep this up for a few hundred feet before its energy runs out. The cheetah is smaller and slimmer than all other big cats. It has a strong but lightweight skeleton with long, slim legs. Its extended, flexible spine works like a spring, powering its huge leaps across the ground and enabling it to turn and swerve to keep up with its prey. The cheetah's skull is small and light, and its eyes are spaced far apart so that it can focus on its prey's movements. Unlike other cats, cheetahs do not have steffs over their claws and cannot retract them. Like running spikes, they give the cheetah good grip on the ground. Its long tail acts as a rudder, helping it stay balanced while it twists and turns. Stealthy hunters. The other big cats cannot run fast over any great distance, so they rely on stealth rather than speed to catch their prey. They stalk the target as closely as possible before retracting from safety and then spring in for the kill. This demands both strength and agility since the cat usually pounces onto its prey's back before sinking its teeth in. Most of the big cats hunt animals that are smaller than they are because they hunt alone. The only exception to this rule are lionesses. They hunt in a family group so they can bring down larger prey, which they share among the pride. They stalk the target as closely as possible before retreating from safety and then spring in for the kill. The largest and heaviest of all the big cats, the tiger, is a night hunter. It tracks down small animals such as deer and wild pigs. Tigers do not usually hunt humans, but occasionally they do become man-eaters. Unlike the other big cats, the cheetahs have narrow dog-like paws with special paw pads to help it run fast. Its non-retractable claws help the cheetahs keep a good grip on the ground as it sprints along. Leopards are much heavier than cheetahs and have rose-shaped spots and no tear marks on their faces. They are the biggest cats to climb trees regularly. Leopards hunt mainly at night and often carry their kill up into a tree, where it will be safe from other predators. The cheetah has a smaller jaw and teeth than other big cats. This helps keep its body weight down, enabling it to run faster, but it also means that it cannot fight off larger predators to protect its kill or its cubs. Massive strength. Despite their lovable image, bears are savage predators. They hunt alone and rely on their enormous strength to catch and kill large animals. A bear's strength comes from its size, weight, and sheer muscle power. Usually, bears avoid contact with people, but they are very dangerous if taken by surprise, especially when they are with cubs or feeding from a kill. But bears are not the only large animals to fear. Giant plant eaters such as elephants and hippopotamus are also strong because of their size and can be very dangerous if they feel threatened. Mighty carnivores. Polar bears can weigh up to 1,368 pounds and are the largest land predators in the world. Not only are they huge, but they are also powerful swimmers and can run faster than reindeer over short distances. Polar bears roam the sea ice along the coastlines that border an Arctic Ocean. They mostly hunt seals, not only in the ice, but in the water, where they also attack walrus and white whales. Seals swim below the ice but come up for air at breathing holes. A polar bear will lie in wait by a breathing hole and attack the seal when it comes to the surface. Death blow. The polar bear kills a seal with one mighty swipe of one of its giant front claws. Then it hauls the seal out of the hole and rips it apart with sharp teeth. If a polar bear sniffs out a seal's birthing den hidden beneath the ice, it rears up onto its back legs and then drops down on all fours onto the roof of the den, smashing through the sea ice to reach the baby seals below. A grisly end. The grizzly bear is regarded as one of the most dangerous animals in North America. It is big enough to kill a moose and can break the neck or back of most large animals with a blow from one of its huge paws. It can charge at speeds of up to 40 miles per hour and is also an excellent swimmer. The grizzly bear is also skilled at fishing. It stands in the shallow water below waterfalls and catches salmon as they leap upstream on the way to their spawning grounds. Giant plant eaters. Elephants and hippopotamus are not predators. They are plant eaters. In Asia, however, many people are injured or killed each year by elephants raiding farmlands to feed on crops. Bull elephants, especially Asian ones, also have periods of aggressive behavior called musts, during which they try to establish dominance over their rivals. At times like these, they can be unpredictable and dangerous. In Africa, the hippopotamus causes more deaths each year than any other large animal, including the big cats. In rivers such as the Nile, male hippopotamus have areas called territories that they guard fiercely. They are very aggressive towards each other and will attack small boats that invade their territory. A hungry polar bear tears a sea carcass on the sea ice. When food is plentiful, experienced polar bears eat only the seal's blubber and skin and leave the flesh. Younger bear and Arctic foxes will finish the grisly remains of the carcass. A charging elephant can run at speeds as fast as 25 miles per hour. It is also strong enough to knock down any trees in its way. A grizzly bear only rears to its full height of more than 6.5 feet if it is curious about something and wants to have a look around. However, a show of aggression means that the bear has been taken by surprise and is probably very frightened. Teamwork. Some predators hunt in teams. Even though they are capable of catching prey on their own, a team has a higher chance of a successful kill than one animal working alone. And a team can bring down larger prey. Working as a team is also safer because it means that there are more eyes looking out for other dangerous predators. Each member of the team might end up with slightly less food once the spoils of the kill are shared, but hunting in this way ensures that the group as a whole has a greater chance of survival. Stalking tactics. Lionists work in small groups to hunt large prey such as wildebeest and zebras. When approaching a herd, they spread out in a line and move forward slowly, stalking and then freeze, crouching. When they are within 6.5 feet of the herd, they single out a victim and start the chase. One lioness leap onto the prey and the others quickly close in. Family packs. African hunting dogs are perhaps the most efficient team hunters of all. They can bring down the largest prey in relations to their body size, and 4 out of every 5 hunts are successful. The dogs live in close knit family packs of up to 20 adults and their pups. They hunt together and share catches with the whole pack, including the young. The hunting party sets off at dusk. African hunting dogs hunt gazelles and antelopes and sometimes wildebeest and zebras too. They pinpoint a weak animal and then form a semicircle around it and chase it relentlessly. They can run at a steady speed of 25 miles per hour for up to 3 miles. And they torment their prey by taking turns to snap at its sides and rear. When the prey gets tired, the dogs drag it down with their teeth and tear it apart. A pack of wolves can bring down prey as large as a moose or a bison. Up to 30 wolves make up a family group, which patrols and defends its own hunting territory. Wolves mostly hunt caribou and other deer. When they have found a herd, they dart at the animals to find out which ones are old or weak before giving chase. Sometimes they encircle the prey and then close in. Other times they run the prey down, or one group drives in into an ambush set up by the rest of the pack. And Cape buffalo is too large and dangerous for a lioness to tackle on her own. 4 lionesses have chased this buffalo into a deep swamp from which it cannot escape and are moving in for the kill. African hunting dogs are thin and lightly built but have incredible stamina. This means that they are able to pursue prey over long distances. Wolves share the kill among the entire pack. The first share goes to the leader of the pack, the alpha male and alpha female, and the senior hunters, less active members of the pack, and young pups have to wait until last. Killer chimps. Deep in the rainforests of West Africa, chimpanzees will often group together to form teams of savage hunters. Their favorite prey are red colobus monkeys, and they hunt them with ruthless cunning and skill. Each one of the chimps have a specific role to play in a complex hunting strategy, either as a driver, a blocker, an ambusher, or a chaser. The chase. The hunt begins when one of the chimps, the driver, springs up a tree in order to separate some of the monkeys from their group. Then he drives them towards the place where the other chimps are setting up their ambush. The blockers climb into the trees on the other side of the ambush site and make sure they are easily visible. The ambusher rushes ahead and finds a place to hide. Now, the chasers join in. They leap up into the trees after the monkeys and chase them towards the ambusher's hiding place. The kill. Now it is time for the ambusher to join the action. With the chasers on their tails and the blockers on the sides, the desperate red colobus monkeys are heading right into his trap. At exactly the right moment, the ambusher jumps up in front of them, and the panic-stricken monkeys have nowhere to turn. Sharing the spoils. The chimps either tear the monkeys apart up in the trees or carry them down to the ground, where the rest of their group are hooting with excitement. The senior members of the group take most of the meat, but if there is enough to go around, other chimps also get a piece. Quiet at last, but with bloody hands and faces, the chimpanzees can now feast on their spoils. The driver breaks into a run. The chimps have found a group of red colobus monkeys, and the driver rushes ahead of the main hunting team. Soon he will climb up into the canopy of trees and drive the monkeys towards a suitable ambush site. A blocker takes his position in a tree. His job is to cut off the monkey's escape route. He makes sure that he is sitting in full view of the fleeing monkeys, and then bares his teeth fiercely and screams loudly. This frightens the monkeys and sends them running straight ahead towards the final trap. Three chasers hoot and screech loudly as they wait to join the chase. They are strong young males, and it is their job to keep the red colobus monkeys moving through the trees toward the ambusher and to catch them if they can. The ambushers, usually the oldest and most experienced member of the hunting team, waits silently and concentrates on the chase from his hiding place among the leaves. This scene shows the chimpanzee's hunting strategy. Each member of the hunting team is in position, and the chasers are closing in for the kill. The red arrow indicates the direction of the chase. Danger from the skies. For small animals, danger can come literally out of the blue. Not only are they hunted by predators on the ground, a threat can also come from the skies. Birds that hunt other animals are called birds of prey. They are also known as raptors, from the Latin word repra, meaning to seize. Eagles, falcons, and hawks are birds of prey that hunt by day. Owls, on the other hand, hunt at night. All predators need special equipment in order to hunt successfully. Birds of prey have highly developed senses to help them locate their victims, powerful wings for giving chase, and razor-sharp talons and beaks for executing the kill. Night hunters. As the sun sets, owls set out to hunt. Some fly low over the countryside looking for prey. but others choose a high vantage point, such as a tree or a rock. Owls have enormous eyes that are specially adapted to see in the dark. They also have a acute sense of hearing and can pinpoint the sound of an animal moving in total darkness. As long as there is very little background noise. Once it has located a mouse or some other small animal, the owl swoops in for the kill. The prey rarely hears it coming. Owls can fly silently since their primary flight feathers have fringed edges that muffles the sound of air passing through them. The owl sees the prey and then flies back to its perch to eat it. Hunting in the sky. Each bird of prey has its own hunting techniques. Most soar high up in the skies, soaring the ground for signs of movement. A bird of prey's eyesight is about 8 times sharper than a human's, and a bird, such as a vulture, can spot from the sky a rabbit over 2 miles away. Some raptors, such as a peregrine falcon, dive down from the sky to catch their prey, reaching speeds up to 124 miles per hour. Others, such as the golden eagle, swoops up their prey. This bird soars in the sky until it spots a rabbit or small animal and flops quickly, loses height, and flies in low from one side, taking its victim by surprise. All birds of prey catch and kill their prey with their deadly talons, swinging them forward just before the attack. Most birds just rip the meat and insides from their catch, discarding any bones and fur. They usually pluck the feathers because they cannot digest them. The ground beneath a bird of prey's plucking post or feeding place is often scattered with feathers. Owls are the only birds of prey that swallow their prey whole. After they have eaten their catch, they sit very still while they digest the meal. Inside a part of the owl's gut, called the gizzard, the meat is separated from the prey's fur and bones, which the owl cannot digest. This can form into sausage-like pebbles that the owl coughs up once or twice a day. Pulling an owl pellet apart is a good way to discover just what the owl ate for its last meal. The kill. Many birds of prey carry their catch back to their roast or a favorite plucking post before eating it. Falcons, hawks, and eagles do not swallow their prey whole since it is usually much too big. Instead, they hold their food down with both feet while they tear it apart. A bird of prey's sharp, hooked bill is not usually used for killing prey, but it is the perfect shape for tearing off limbs and ripping off strips of flesh. It looks like a combination of a butcher knife and a meat hook. Highly focused and with its legs and talons outstretched, a taunting owl drops down onto an unsuspecting field mouse. The owl holds its wings back to act as brakes as it comes in for the kill. A Harris hawk, a bird of prey in the American desert, prepares to swoop. The wings and tail are fanned out to hold the bird steady while it lines up its prey for an attack. The Harris hawk is one of the few birds of prey that hunts in groups. 3 or 4 birds gather on nearby perches and takes turns to fly high and survey the surrounding countryside for prey. They then harass their victim or surprise it with an ambush. The peregrine falcon catches ducks and other birds, which it devours at its favorite plucking post. It starts eating the prey's neck after pulling out a few feathers and often removes the bird's head and wings. Danger in the water. Crocodiles and their relatives, alligators, gavials, and caimans, are the largest living reptiles on Earth, and they are fierce predators. They lurk unseen in rivers, lakes, and swamps in hot tropical countries, lying in wait for prey. Saltwater crocodiles, the biggest of all, live in the salty water of river estuaries or in the sea. Crocodiles' huge, scaly bodies, giant jaws, and crooked teeth give them a prehistoric look, and in fact, their ancestors date back 200 million years to the time of the dinosaurs. The crocodile's unique hunting skills have made them efficient predators and extraordinary survivors. Ambush and attack. Crocodiles and alligators eat a wide range of prey, from fish and birds to large mammals such as zebras and wildebeest. They rarely attack and kill humans, but may do so if they feel that their territory is being invaded. Most crocodiles lay in ambush since they save Most crocodiles lie in ambush since they save energy and float near the shore of a river or lake, waiting for animals to come to the water to drink. As they lie partly submerged in the water, they are completely camouflaged and can breathe, smell, and hear without being seen. Ripped into bite sized pieces. As soon as an animal comes too close, a crocodile attacks. It shoots forward out of the water, clamps its jaw around the animal's leg or muzzle, and pulls it into deeper water to drown it. It drags the animal underwater and then rolls over and over like a spinning top to rip it apart. Large prey often die from a broken spine as they are spun in the water. Crocodiles have to do this because their jaws are not strong enough to tear pieces off of flesh, and they are not able to chew. Their prey has to be gradually ripped into bite sized pieces that they can then swallow whole. Weapons and armory. Crocodiles have 2 to 3 times as many teeth as humans. A Nile crocodile has 68 teeth, and an American alligator has 80, but they are short and cone shaped rather than especially sharp. A crocodile constantly grows new teeth, so if one tooth wears out or falls out, another one grows to take its place. Despite their bulky appearance, crocodiles and alligators are fast and agile. Powerful tails propel them through the water and give them a burst of power as they surge ashore. Their leathery skin is reinforced with bony plates called scutes, making it as tough as a suit of armor. A crocodile's ears and nostrils close underwater, and a third eyelid closes across its eyes to protect them. Flaps at the back of the crocodile's throat stops water from entering into its lungs when it opens its mouth underwater to tear prey apart. Although almost 44 feet long, this saltwater crocodile has made itself almost invisible to any nearby animals. It is lying almost completely submerged in the water with only its eyes, its ears, and some of its scales on its back clearly visible. A herd of wildebeest is drinking at the river when suddenly an enormous Nile crocodile lunges out of the water and grabs the closest animal in his jaws. Unable to tear itself free, the wildebeest is dragged into the water. And an American alligator basks in the sun on a sandbank. It opens its mouth to help to stay cool, showing a frightening array of teeth. Ocean hunters. The most feared creatures of the ocean are the big sharks and toothed whales. Sharks have a chilling reputation because of their speed in the water, their terrifying teeth, and their ability to sense even a small amount of blood in the sea from a great distance. Some sharks, such as the great white, have been known to attack people, but they also only do this if they mistake them for prey. A big shark hunts fish, seals, and sea lions. Ocean giants. Killer whales are the largest predators among the warm blooded mammals of the world. They were given their name not because they attack people, but because they have been known to kill other whales. They can grow to more than 20 feet in length and have streamlined bodies with striking black and white markings. Killer whales hunt seals, sea lions, penguins, and walrus. Some can slide out onto sandbanks or ice floes to catch prey and have even been known to bump the ice floes from below in order to knock their victims into the sea. Like wolves and lionesses, killer whales often hunt together in groups called pods. They round up their prey and herd it into a small area before attacking it. They round up their prey and herd it into a small area before attacking it. In for the kill. The great white shark cruises along the seabed just off the coast in search of prey such as seal and sea lions. The shark is not really white, but has a pale belly and a dark back, making it hard for prey in the water above to spot it against the ocean floor. The great white shark usually attacks from below. When it spots a seal, it shoots upward at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. As it goes in for the kill, its eyes roll back and its lower jaw opens. From that moment on, it relies on the electrical sensors in its sprout to pinpoint its prey with deadly accuracy. Efficient hunter. The great white shark is considered by many to be the most frightening creature in the sea. Measuring up to 20 feet in length, it has a sleek torpedo-shaped body and a powerful crescent-shaped tail that propels it through the water at great speed. Its upper jaw is armed with triangle teeth with serrated edges that can slice through flesh, blubber, and bone. Its lower jaw is lined with long pointed teeth that is used to hold and slice through prey. A young cape for seals is flung 6 feet up into the air after a rough blow from the shark's massive jaw. A great white shark breaches, leaping straight out of the sea in pursuit of a seal. Young seals are most at risk. More than 80% of all shark attacks are on young or baby seals. A killer whale surfs onto a beach to grab a sea lion before turning on its side and heading back out to sea. Like all sharks, tiger sharks have tiny pits in their snouts. Special nerves inside them help the sharks detect electrical signals given off by the muscles of their prey. Sharks are able to locate prey because they have a wide range of highly tuned senses that help them pick out the sounds and vibrations of other animals moving in the water. They can smell blood and other bodily fluids in the water from more than zero point 0.6 miles away, and the nerves in the snouts allow them to pick up tiny electrical signals given off by other animals. As the shark moves closer to a target, it can sense changes in the movement of the water that helps it homes in on its prey. To be continued with Chapter 2.